recording or audio?
Yeah, perfect.
All right, you ready to clap?
Yeah.
3, crap. Okay. All right, fair.
Yeah, as long as we have a clap so we can, yeah.
We got 2, so that's even better.
Yeah. Okay, it's episode 91. Okay.
Yo, let's get it, bro. First video interview, first video podcast.
Welcome, guys, to the Breeze podcast, where your word of mouth is our oxygen. We're here in front of you. If you're watching this, finally, it just took us 91 episodes to realize that we actually have the opportunity to do it in video form.
True.
So, I just have one question for you, John.
What's that?
Do you sleep on the inside or outside when you sleep together with your girlfriend?
What do you mean?
Like if the bed is next to the wall, do you sleep on the inside or the outside?
I'd alternate.
Interesting.
Yeah. I mean, I like the outside because I just go that's easy access to get to the bathroom. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because I have this theory that women likes to sleep on the inside because they feel protected, and men likes to sleep on the outside because they like to protect their woman. Do you get what I mean?
I get what you're saying. I feel that. I feel it's probably similar to when you're walking on the sidewalk. Like, what side of the sidewalk do you walk on? You know what I mean? Do you walk on the left side or the right side when you're walking with your girl?
Yeah, that's
if you're
true.
a real man, you're walking to the side of the road.
John, I think you should screen record too, because I can see sometimes you lag a bit. So if you we'll keep this, but if you just
how do I screen record? I don't know how to do that.
So open QuickTime. This is a course for the listeners. A little longer intro, but sometimes we have to go through these things. Yes. And then you click cancel, but you want QuickTime up on the bar.
Yeah, I got it.
So then you go to, I think it is...
new screen recording?
Yes, exactly. And then you click the little screen recording thing.
Yo, guys,
and then it should...
apologize.
We're just hashing out, I don't know what to call it.
Technical difficulties, first episode,
Yeah.
We just running the thing for the first time.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can you still see me?
Yeah, I see you.
Sweet.
And we're still recording in Zoom, so it's all good.
And we're still recording the audio, so we're blessed.
Yeah.
All right. It's coming.
Are you?
Not yet. Soon.
I hear a lot of clicks. Are you closing down a few programs, maybe?
I had to allow QuickTime to record.
Okay. I see.
All right, we're in here.
Perfect. Okay, nice. So with your clap, John, we'll just run the intro.
Breeze.
So, week in review, John. What's been up? Talk to me.
Bro, week in review, man. I feel like not much has changed, but I gotta make it a bit more exciting because we got the video now. You know what I mean?
Yes. But, so we can just do things with our hands.
Yeah, bro. I got my guitar here if you want to play some guitar. That's all I've been doing. I've been just writing songs, the same routine. So routine is kind of boring. If you just every week we're talking about it, but for me it's I'm on the routine now. So every day, 7 songs a week.
Organized schedule, GI test, interview.
That's not mine.
Okay.
That's not right. But we're on the routine now, bro. So it's wake up, meditate, exercise, write music.
Nice. That's good.
Well, journal. I'm trying to journal now, trying to get my thoughts down every morning. Been doing that consistently for 3 weeks right now. So that's good for me. I feel at peace with that.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, that's been it. You know what I mean? Like trying to
That's good to
continue to
hear.
educate myself on like everything that's
Yeah.
happening.
Mm-hmm.
And like Ontario is starting to open up a little bit. Like, you can have
Okay.
like
That's
gatherings and stuff.
positive. Yeah.
You have gatherings, and yeah, bro, like just taking it one day at a time, man.
Nice. That's
What
good
about
to
you? What's
hear.
good? What's good?
I had a bit of a issue with the authorities. I don't know if it's the right word for them, but
Like
like
the
the
police?
local, no, the local authorities, the authorities that deal with my grades. So I see that my grades, they're not in the system, like the because in Sweden they have a digital system for your
Okay.
grades, right? And the last test I did, it was pretty late, the end of May or something like that, because they kept pushing it and pushing it. So I got the grade, I think was June 3rd.
Mm-hmm.
Anyhow, so then I've been on the system because I know from everything that I've gone through, it's just been a mess. And I think I've talked about it on the podcast earlier too, but it's just a mess when it comes to like raising your GPA and doing these tests
Yeah.
and whatever. Like it's just a complete mess. So I called the school where I did the test, which is this, what's it called? It's a grown-up education center. It's what they call them in Sweden for after you finish school and you want to complement or take extra courses or whatever. So I called them and I asked them, and they was like, call us on, call your Ontario. What do you call that? The province. I
Province,
guess
yeah.
it's, yeah, the province. So they're like, call your province and talk to them. So I call my province, and they say that they haven't received anything. And they're like, so I told them, they said they sent it. And she was like, yeah, but when did they send it? So, and then they closed, so I had to wait until Monday. So I called them on Monday, and the grown-ups education center thing, school,
Yeah.
and the guy was just a complete a-hole, just a complete retard.
So question, just
Yeah.
to clarify for like the listeners about home Barbados, would this be like the equivalent to like the Ministry of Education? And like, is it like government kinda or not really?
No, this is not the Ministry of Education. So imagine like St. Michael saying, all the different parishes
Yeah.
having their own Ministry of Education.
Right, right,
So
right, right.
that's what it is.
So it's government. It's a government thing.
Yeah,
Right,
it is
right.
a
That's what I
government
meant.
thing.
Like just like so
Yeah,
that people back home can relate because like we only
yeah,
got
yeah,
one still, but
yeah,
that's
yeah,
easy.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
easy.
But yeah, so same. Uh, anyhow, so I call this guy, and like the first thing he says is like, he's like, well, technically the teacher put the grade June 3rd, and our deal with the provinces is that we need to deliver the grade within 30 days, which means we have to deliver it by July 3rd. And I just lose my cool because they delayed the test. First of all, I
Yeah.
did a test at another school that chose to do it online. They could have done the same thing. They're debating by doing the test online or doing it like at the physically, right? So I start going off at him, and then he's like, I see here that you have an A in maths 3B. Why do you have a grade in maths 1A? So I calmly explained to him, I'm like, I'm raising old grades to higher my GPA to get into the school that I want to go to. And I told him, I was like, please don't F around. This is my future. You guys need to sort this out. This is insanity.
Yeah.
Like, you should just get it done. And like, so we debate for a while, and he takes my number and he goes in and he checks it, and he was like, okay, I'll call you back later today before lunch or after lunch. Um, and he was like, if we manage to mail it today, they'll get it by tomorrow or Wednesday. So I was like, oh, and then he was once again, he was like, I've never ever seen someone do a test in maths 1A when they have 3B. are just taking digs at me for no reason. I'm like, come on, bro, this is ridiculous. Like,
that's not
honestly,
your job, bro. Like, just put the things in.
Yeah, just put the things in. So then I call my province and I talked to the administration there, and she was like, yeah, so we look at the post every day and we enter the grades every day as they come in until Thursday lunchtime, because the deadline online is Friday. So I was like, okay, thank you so much. Guy calls me back and he was like, okay, so I got your grades. The only thing is that the teacher has to sign it, which he's done, so I can send it away. I was like, what? Like, come on, bro, so unnecessary. Yeah, so anyhow, and then I saw yesterday that it got entered into the system, which is fine. But bro, I would have fallen through the cracks of the system if I weren't been the one that been on them and called about this, and which is insane. It's just like sometimes the way government runs, I don't know why they don't run like efficient corporations. It's just weird.
You know what's crazy? Like when you're back home, you think like it's just like Barbados government. Like when you have to do it, like whenever you have to go into like a government building or deal with any department, it's like it's an issue. But then you think like it's just like isolated to Barbados. Like, even when I moved to Canada, like having to do like simple things, like sign up for my insurance number, like just simple things. Like you realize like the processes that like they have in place is just like archaic, bro. It's just like around the whole world, you know what I mean? So you can't really isolate it to Barbados.
Everywhere are bureaucratic, slow running, and just I don't even know the words for them, but
I don't know, man. I need a refresh,
So to all the viewers, I do this to the governments.
I don't know, me and Molly might be watching this, so shout out to me and Molly.
Well, okay, okay, I'll do this to the regional Swedish providence that I had to do. Actually, no, but yes, because they did put me through a hard time too. But I gave this to the grown-up education center, whatever, because it's really bad.
Hopefully he watches this,
Who knows? I think. I was actually just showing you, John. I have a little scar here that I got.
Yeah, fair.
That's why I was showing you that
from skiing.
finger.
Yeah, that's from skiing, right?
It's from something. Various injuries. Wow, we're on here on video,
bro. We're here like live, and no, not live, but we're here direct. So we're in here.
Okay, let's just let the listeners know who we're talking to about coming on the podcast.
Yo, so is it next week?
Well, obviously I got the Beja response, which is like, I can accommodate you, but we have to coordinate closer to date.
Fair. That's so like Beijing for real. But yo, mine's a big one still. Like if you watch Barbados cricket, if you watch West Indies cricket, like you probably heard the name. Like now it's your turn to add on to that.
Jason Holder.
Yo, shout out to Jason Holder for real. Like,
so listeners, video viewers, next week depends a little bit on Jason's schedule, but in the near future he's down to do the podcast, so we'll have him on. So why not just comment your questions if you have any questions, or send them in on a voice note on Anchor that we could play.
Send them through.
Yeah.
For real.
So with that, do you want to get into Chopped Up?
Yo, run it. I keep like, it's different because like from when we normally do the podcast, we'd be like, yo, run it. Then we like edit in like the thing, but now we're just like, run it. I know we have to just talk about it because now like we'll still edit in after. But like,
I'm thinking I'll do a sick After Effects Chopped Up kind of thing.
Say less.
Right.
I'll get Slim to edit the audio right after. So it's gonna be easy.
Perfect.
Yo, Chopped Up, what do you want to talk about? I think I have one thing I want to talk about for sure.
Yeah.
10 Cent.
Yeah.
So remember
the Chinese company that's huge.
Yeah. So remember last week we spoke about Warner Music Group.
Yeah.
And why I thought you should buy into that. Well,
yeah.
Tencent just bought $200 million worth of shares in and just $2 million in Warner Music, but they also invest in, I think it's Universal, invest in like a bunch of US companies, bro. And like China's just bought, like everything is low right now. I know China's just like they have the capital to be like, yo, I'm finna buy up what I think is gonna blow up.
Yeah.
I just think it's interesting how they're approaching this whole thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you need to go buy that Warner Music Group.
I know. Okay, so let me tell you the story, right? So there's something called invoicing, and there's something called paying an invoice. And for some reason, my business partner amongst one and one other client amongst ones have not paid their stupid invoice to me. So coming up midsummer, there's midsummer celebrations here in Sweden, and I went into my portfolio because I'm like, I need money because these people are not paying me. It's 6 days due. It's frustrating. Meanwhile, I have a girlfriend who's asking me, are you angry about anything, Victor? Which I'm not. I'm in a zen mode.
She gonna listen to the podcast and know what you're angry about.
So I go into my portfolio and I see my Canadian weed stock and this technology company. I don't even know what they're doing. So it's Canopy Growth Corp and this tech company named Toby. And I think, I don't know about them. I don't see a future for them. And so I realized 170 crown loss, which is what, like $16 US, 16 US or something like that. Because I had to get liquid, bro. I had to get liquid, because I'm like the
cash
Canadian...
flow ain't coming through for you. You know what I mean? Like you ain't getting no cash flow on the business front. So he's like, yo, you gotta liquidate the assets. You know, it's like
exactly. I had to liquidate my assets, bro. So yeah, man's had to do that. And the thing is, like, I probably made more money now, because if they'd paid me, I could have bought the Warner Music stocks that you were talking about.
It's facts, bro.
But as soon as they pay me, I'm gonna buy the stock. I am gonna buy the stock. So then we'll have your Warner Music stock competing against my Canadian Canopy Growth Corp stock, which will be fun.
True.
I think you're going to win that battle, but who knows?
A couple companies, I think, I forgot the name, boy. They deal with insurance. They sponsor, I think Shiv worked for them.
Okay.
What's the name of these people, bruh? Like, their insurance company, they're going public. It was in...
I saw that on the Morning Brew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the name,
the biggest one in the US. Like, it's huge.
Yeah.
It's set up to be the biggest IPO.
Yeah. I know they're saying, like, other fintech companies, more fintech companies might take that approach of going public. So they even mentioned Revolut. They were like, yo, Revolut.
They did.
I was like, yo.
Oh,
yeah, in the same Morning Brew, bro.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, yo, you gotta get that Revolut stock, you know? Like,
yeah.
Whenever that IPOs, you gotta get that for sure.
But the thing is, and this is actually good info for the listeners, when you work for a startup or whatever, you get options.
Yeah.
And what an option is that you have to, so essentially the company has an option pool with a bunch of stocks. And then usually you can choose to either get a cash compensation or an option. Mm-hmm. So let's say you get £5,000 of Revolut stock based on performance, right? And those options will mature in like 2 years, or I think, let's say in Revolut, I suspect it's when the company goes public, and probably like, I don't know, a year or two after that. And then what these companies do is that they give you compensation packages, but the stock is locked until like 2 years. So you have to work for them for 2 years because you actually get it. And that's like a scheme to keep the...
That's how you keep the talent, bro. That's how you keep the talent there, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you're working in a startup anyway, you should be invested in like this, like in that startup succeeding. You know what I mean? Because the probability of startups failing is higher than anything else. You know what I mean? So that's just a way for them to make sure you keep working. But there's some companies like Revolut, I'll be like, yo, I'm taking that stock option B. You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't you? Like, I feel like obviously.
No,
like,
but John, so I know a lot of people who works at Revolut. I'm not speaking for them. I'm just speaking about but what I'm saying, John, is like, so usually in startups, now talking broader, right? So usually in startups, the salaries might not be as competitive as, like, let's say Facebook. Okay, so if you choose to work for a fintech startup, you might get a lower salary than Facebook.
You definitely will. That's a guarantee.
You will get a lower salary. So then it's like, okay, so let's say you get that £5,000 of stock options, let's say. But then, like, you know, it might be worth £50,000 the day the company goes public. Right. However, today is today. And if you have a low salary and you have expenses, then you might need, but if you are in a position to take the options, you definitely should. You should.
Like, I feel like, I get your point. I get your point for sure. But in the like long-term thinking, if you take a job at a startup, like you take the job because you believe in the startup. Like, regardless, it's a risk. You know what I mean? Like, if you go buy stock on NASDAQ, it's a risk same way. You know what I mean? But like with this, you have like direct interest. Like, you directly affect the company's performance.
But so like, here's the thing.
Revolut, Revolut, it's a difference if we're talking like employee number 3 versus employee number 50. You know what I mean? Like, if you're employee number 50 right now, and they offer you stock options. Like, and you have a crop salary, I take the crop salary beat. Okay. Like, you know the miles are going to go public. You're a freaking unicorn company. Like, why would you not take the stock options? You know what I mean? Work hard, and then if that's what you want to do.
But okay, so this is interesting. Where the conversation steers up is when the founders and the co-founders sell, but the people with the options can't do that. So that's a discussion, you know, because then you have all these workers and stuff, and as well as the founder is usually, like, equity wise, they have like 30-40% of the company or whatever, you know. So because I remember reading an article about Revolut that our boy Nick sold like 30 million pounds worth of stocks of Revolut, but he still owns like 30% of the company, whereas the co-founder, shout out to Nick, by the way, our boy, he loves Barbados, co-founder, he's a billionaire, by the way, now recently, which is sick, super cool guy. But anyhow, whereas the co-founder, he sold as well for a couple of millions of pounds, but he held like 10-16%. I'm sorry, I'm rough, I don't know, it was a long time ago I read it, but so that's how it goes.
True, especially, and then if you're like, I don't know, man, it's tricky, but I feel like you're taking a gamble if you're working for a startup still. So double down on that. I would double down on that gamble.
If you believe in the company enough to take a job there and work for it. But then there's another thing too, because I know my friends that works and have worked at Revolut, they get poached and headhunted so hard, bro.
True.
So then it's like, you know, these big consulting firms or banking, other like traditional legacy banks will come and like, okay, you get a $200,000 salary if you come work with us. Vacations, you'll get this, you'll get that, you'll get, you know, use our company jet. No, I'm kidding. They probably don't go that far. In my world, they do.
I mean, some companies do. Like, some companies that I work for had that. You know what I mean? Like, I was wild.
Yeah. What, you get to use the company jet at IBM?
Oh, no, IBM, bro. Like, I don't think I can talk about that on this podcast, but I'll tell you after. Like, that's the thing.
Well, did you get offers from companies that said that you could use?
No, like, I've been in the company jet.
You've
Was that
been in
before
a
the podcast?
Have you been in a private jet and we have not talked about it?
Yeah, I've been in a private jet, bro. It's not my private jet. Like,
talk about it, John.
I'm trying to remember if this was before the podcast.
John, this has not come up on the podcast.
This is before the podcast. Podcast in 2018. Yeah, this is like summer of 2018.
Okay.
I've been in the company jet. I went to...
Whose company's jet?
Yo, I was on a company jet.
Barbados Light and Power.
I was in the company jet.
Okay.
I went to Dominica.
Okay.
It was like 4 people in there.
Okay.
Obviously, Dominica had like at that time they had the hurricane, right? So there was no airport like that. Like the airport was torn apart, so we just landed on the runway and just like walked into Dominica, which was pretty sick. So like leaving Barbados, it was like, yo, we didn't have to go through like customs or anything. It was just like, yo, you have your passport? All right, give me your passport. All right, cool. And then like escorted us onto the runway. And then we go on the jet. And I was just like, bruh, this is crazy. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. And like, I'm just sitting in the bot. Like, it's like me, my boss, me and my manager, my boss, and like some other like senior managers. I'm just there like, what am I doing here, bro? Like, then I just went for the day, came back, and it was cool. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like super luxury. Like, it wasn't like,
this is the life. John like put his legs up and like sipping some champagne and
it wasn't like,
but it's in one of those smaller jets.
Yeah. It wasn't like like how you see like the rappers like have like the caviar and then they got like the couches and stuff, but it was like a private jet.
It's cool. Still a private jet. It's still a private jet. Yeah.
But like I didn't register that in my mind. It was like I know like in the future you're probably gonna have like some crazy like luxury like jet. I'm like, we both have a jet, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we can talk about that experience. I'd rather talk about my experience on my jet.
We can have a what's it called? Dick measuring competition with our jets and yachts, John.
Yachts for sure. Yacht is my goal, bro. I need to get the yacht still.
Yachts are so chill. So chill.
They actually are, man. You just go on the yacht, just get away from the land, you know?
Yeah.
That's the goals. That's the goals.
What
else we gotta talk about? Chopped up.
Well, Bezos is coming to the house to testify or something like that. First time.
Is it confirmed?
Yeah, he's confirmed. They said it in the brew.
Today or yesterday?
I think it's yesterday.
Word.
Yeah. So. Yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, I saw, like they were like, yeah, Mark Zuckerberg's gonna be there too, but then it's like, this is Jeff Bezos' first time. Like,
he's had deep pockets to not having to go to the house.
I mean, I'm definitely gonna watch it. That should be interesting.
Yeah. Interesting to see how he does with his age and maturity compared to Zuckerberg and his age and maturity. If you get what I mean. True. Yeah, and another noteworthy thing is that I saw that Tesla released like a 72-page sustainability report. It looks so sick. I haven't read it.
Bro, I have it open, but like I'm afraid to swipe. Like my computer is going over time.
Okay. Yeah.
But like I have to read it still. Like my boy sent it to me. Like it's pretty sick. Like it just it's visually appealing. Appealing. Before we continue, bro, we can't talk. Like we can't talk about news tech without saying PS5 dropped last week. Yeah. Brand new PS5.
Word. You know I mean? I think it's so sexy.
It's definitely sexy. Like compared, like I never had consoles growing up or anything like that. But like only like this past year, living with the boys. Yeah. Just playing 2K. Yeah. I'm like, yo, I have to get one now, bro. Like just so I can like, if I'm in Calgary, the boys are in Toronto, I'm playing 2K with them like late at night, like, yo, what's good, fam? You know what I mean? But it looks blessed. It'll definitely like,
bro, the thing outputs like, I think it's like 2 or 3 teraflops.
I don't know what that is, bro. That is just
so you have gigabyte, right? Yeah. You have, I think you have terabyte. and then you like teraflop is like, I don't know, it's teraflop, it's insane. I'll pull it up now.
Yo, pull it up, bro.
It's, but the thing is, so I started looking at the thing because I don't know if you know the game Ratchet and Clank. I used to
bro, I had Ratchet. My brother had Ratchet and Clank on his PSP. That was the first game I played like from PlayStation.
Yeah, so it's so sick. It's so sick. So yeah, same for me, bro. And yeah, so a teraflop is, let's see, a teraflop is 4 teraflops, 50. Let's see, how many gigs are in a teraflops? 1,000 gigabytes in 1 teraflop.
Yo, I think we're like a terabyte is 1,000 gigs. So I think this is not related to storage.
No, it's not related to storage. It's related to computer speed, like computing speed.
Yeah, I pulled it up here.
Yeah, but still, so it's like it's
operating per second, floating point operations per second. In case you guys are wondering on the other side.
Yeah. No, but anyhow, so the new Ratchet and Clank game, that's the only reason why I need to buy the PS5, and also the up and coming Grand Theft Auto 6, obviously.
Yo, that's so opposite to me. Like the only reason I want to buy it is 2K, bro. 2K21.
Yeah, I've never realized these like I think that FIFA is kind of fun, but like no,
yo, I
bro.
actually don't like FIFA.
Okay, but you like basketball because
I like
you're
basketball.
Like,
I like playing against other people. You know what I mean?
Bro, can you still play like as Kobe?
Yeah, bro. What do you mean? You can play as like anyone. You can play as anyone that ever played.
Did they do anything in the game to like, to like?
He's legendary status.
In remembrance of Kobe.
Legendary. Like when he died, like they had like a thing on the game. Like everyone, like everything's updated up to this day, bro. Like they update like all the jerseys. Like I have the 24. They have 24 in the Lakers court. It's like and then you could create your own player and then play against like people like across the world.
Must be nice.
Let me tell you something.
Such as yourself.
No, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell you something. So the NBA,
the finger,
the NBA, the NBA, right?
The Dada finger.
Yo, listen, this is important.
The
NBA,
important.
This is important, bro, because this is an investment opportunity in the future.
Yeah.
So the NBA has 3 leagues, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's the NBA.
Yeah.
There's the WNBA, which is Women's League. Yeah. Then there's the 2K League, bro.
Okay.
So like they pay people, like so every like NBA team.
So 2K is online.
Yeah. Like every NBA team has like associated 2K team. Yeah. And like they treat those players the same way they would treat like real life players. You know what I mean? And they travel and they go to tournaments and they win money. Yeah. Like Drake just invested in like I think he invested in like 2K companies, 2K teams. Because like I think it's gonna be like the next thing. You know what I mean? Like people are gonna be playing 2K, like watching 2K tournaments the same way they watch NBA tournaments. I think it's gonna be sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, I'm gonna show you how 2K be.
So back to PS5.
Skip the whole generation.
Skip a gen. No, okay. So I've always been a PlayStation guy. I just think it's a bit. It's more exclusive than Xbox. Sorry, Xbox people. I think it's. I get a more premium feeling from PlayStation compared to Xbox. And I also feel, but so when I saw the Ratchet and Clank game, I was like, okay, I need to get it. And my girlfriend, she was like, oh, this is sick. Like, it'd be sick to have it. But then it's like, okay, supports 8K resolution. So I start looking at 8K TVs and I'm like, okay, this is gonna put a hole in the wallet, if you know what I mean.
But then like, I have a question about that.
Yeah.
Wouldn't they only like put it out? Does it like upgrade it? Like if it's a 4K video, would it like show 4K or would it like try to like upgrade that video that's coming out of the console? Or do you need like true like 8K recording to be able to experience at 8K. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You definitely need 8K TV to experience 8K gameplay. However, I think like if you do 4K gameplay, I'm not sure if they downgrade the 8K to 4K or if they just stream out 4K. Not sure exactly. Like there's not too much about the console yet. But imagine, like, I don't even think I've seen an 8K TV. I actually have, and it's just insane. So imagine, it's just these are the times where I wish I'm rich already and can just like freaking.
I just was never like a Xbox. I just never liked Xbox. I didn't like to this day. I don't think you can. I think you have to put batteries in the charger.
But like, come on,
you know
on.
What I mean?
And like the console is square. Like it's so
actually ugly. It looks like a high-rise building in Toronto.
Yeah. Like I saw the memes of the PS5 and I'm like, but it actually looks sick.
It's sexy, bro. It's actually nice.
And the controller as well, like the new camera.
Yeah.
And the thing that I want to know about is the PS5 as a media center. That's what I want to know about, you know?
I feel that. Like, I guess all I'm going to do is watch Netflix on it and play games, to be quite honest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, I've never had a console. I never bought a console, but this Christmas... might just do it, bro. I might just do it.
Yeah.
Pre-order that ish.
John, are you going back to Barbados for Christmas?
I don't know. I didn't think about it. I'm still like in my mind, I'm still like in my previous travel plans. You know what I mean? Like in my mind, I'm supposed to be in Los Angeles right now. You know what I mean? And I'm supposed to be going to Barbados like in 2 weeks. So I don't know. I actually don't know. I would love to.
Yeah.
I've been like that'll be 2 years since I haven't been.
Yeah.
But
because I think like, bro, so I'm bringing my girlfriend for New Year's. You should bring yours, and we should just like have a vibe.
I feel you, but like it's either like I might be in Los Angeles. I might go to Los Angeles instead. Yeah. Because same sun, I get some work done. I don't know yet, bro. We'll see. I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated.
Bro, don't forget about Barbados. I think you're breaking all Barbados. Our Bajan hearts here, bro.
What do you mean, bro? I have to get my ish, bro.
I moved to Canada. I'm so international. I have to go to LA.
I have to get the work done, you know? Like, we have to get the work done. So when we come back to Barbados, it's like, okay, one Sandy
You want to pull up like the Hennessy boys.
I have to get this work done. I can't forget Barbados, man. Like, but I also can't forget myself. I gotta get this work done, you know?
Yeah, so, that's true. That's true. I feel like I don't know what time. How long have we been on?
I don't know.
Call?
Oh wait. Also, I think when we have a guest, like an additional person, the cap is 40 minutes.
45.
45.
I have a subscription on Zoom for like 1 more week. I think I'm not sure.
All right,
so I can host it.
If we get it, like hopefully we get it within the week.
Yeah. We'll just see what happens.
True, but that's easy. I would love to do Breeze Pick of the Week.
Yeah.
I got one. I don't know if you have.
No.
Okay. Breeze Pick of the Week for what's today's date? For June 18th, which is tomorrow, but it's today.
Yeah.
Jaicko just dropped a new song called Future.
Oh.
Shout out to Jaicko.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, bro, he's always been fire. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh crap. I was listening to the song. It's actually pretty solid. You know what I mean? Shout out to Jaicko.
Yeah.
Bro.
J. Cole, right?
No, Jaicko Lawrence. Sorry, bro. Sorry for not saying your last name. Jaicko Lawrence.
Okay.
My apologies. Jaicko Lawrence just dropped a new song, Future.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You guys can hear it right now. Yeah.
Wicked. That's wicked. Okay, John. Listen, I've been talking to Carl, and and now when we have this,
you know what's crazy? I forgot about Carl. Sorry, Carl.
Yeah.
I was like, who is Carl, bro? What do you mean?
So I'm thinking Celine can do the video editing.
Carl can do the audio.
Carl, and
That's
then
easy.
I think Celine's copy is better than Carl's too.
Yeah,
So
Carl will do the video audio, like chop that up and just send it through. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
for
that's
sure,
good because I kind of shat on him a lot. So I feel like you guys have a better relationship than we do.
He can redeem himself.
Also, he's healthy from Corona. Speaking of Corona, me and my girlfriend went and got our antibody test Monday.
Nice.
So they released, let's just round it off with some Corona because you haven't heard enough about Corona. So they released this thing in Sweden that if you live around in the Stockholm area, you can get yourself tested from Monday, June 15th.
Did you get the test?
Right? So we're like, okay, me and my girlfriend, we're like, we're going to log on midnight, see if they opened it. But then they said the thing will open at 9 a.m. Monday morning. So we're prepared half an hour before they open. You know, we log on 20 minutes before 9 a.m. And it was lagging. It took 5-7 minutes.
Everyone's on the site.
Yeah, bro. Luckily, I got through first, even before 9 a.m. And then you get a code. And then I was like, babe, use my code. But she got through and she got her code and it's the exact same code. So now afterwards, I was like, I should have leaked the code because the whole system crashed 9:30 because too many people tried to log in. So you should have just, leaked the code. It was HFEC20F, or I don't remember the code. But
so what's the code for?
You have to get a key. So when you log in, because in Sweden, everything is digitalized, right? So you log in on region Stockholm first, and there you get the key that you use for the nationwide health thing. So you have all your journals and you can, you can order different tests and stuff on this site, on this, the site. So you use the key on that site to be able to book an appointment to go and get your blood test and get it sent through.
Yeah.
So they had this form. They're like, because they're like, have you been free from Corona for at least 3 weeks? I was like, yes. Have you had symptoms? Or do you think you had Corona? Did you have symptoms? I was like, yes, because I want to get the test. I who knows? But I'm just like, I'm gonna get it, And so my mom, she logged in 5 minutes past 9, couldn't get in. The whole thing crashed.
That's
and now
crazy.
All times are booked out eternity.
Jeez. So when's your appointment?
It was on Monday. So within, they give you the results. I think it was 7 to 9 days.
So you have the test, the Corona test.
So
did they stick the thing at your nose?
No. So I think they stick the thing to check if you have ongoing Corona. We just registered for antibody tests. So then they analyze your blood.
Got you.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that'll be insane. And I told my babe, I'm like, well, this is how society works, Alphas eat the other, weaker animals. We shouldn't be ashamed that we got tested. We were
that's
just
how it goes.
smart.
That's how it goes. You gotta get ahead of the pack, bro.
Yeah.
That's easy.
I have one last question before we wrap this up.
What up?
So I don't know. I know our audio listeners can't see this, but you have a whiteboard behind you, and then it looks like some kind of tray with a cloth for the whiteboard. It looks like a scissor. It's a jar of drugs. It looks like, and then there's some bandage.
Yeah. No, it's deodorant.
Okay. Oh, okay. So I'm just wondering, where are you, John?
Yo, I'm in my room, bro. I'm in
okay.
My bed's on the other side.
Okay, in Brampton.
No, I'm in. Yo, I haven't left. I'm in the same place. I have not been. I'm actually going to Brampton on Sunday.
Okay.
Sunday is I'm going to get some dinner.
Okay.
Over there, me and Vicky.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Should be cool. And then, yeah, I think.
Don't shy away from the subject. So.
What's the question?
The question is, you said your room. You previously mentioned that you're currently staying with your girlfriend. Do you have separate rooms, John?
No, bro, it's our room. Like, it's
our
but like,
room.
it's,
Okay.
I'm here. Like, you're talking to me. You know what I mean? Like, she was saying, like,
I
it's
just
our
have
room.
to say, I love it that you guys have a whiteboard. I told my girlfriend we need to get a whiteboard in here. Like,
oh yeah, bro, we got this. Like at the beginning, as soon as I got here, there was a pain. It was a pain putting it up because it's drywall, right?
Yeah.
And
did you get the drywall plugs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it came with it.
Okay.
Like, but I'm not accustomed to drywall because like back home is not a drywall thing. It's just everything is like concrete blocks.
Yeah.
So it took a minute, but it's done. Okay, we just like brainstorming here, like all the time.
That's good.
Brainstorm sessions.
Okay.
Write songs on it.
Yeah, that's sick. Yeah, still waiting for my songs. No problem. I didn't write you a good song. It's fine. No feelings hurt.
It made us sound the Breeze Pick of the Week.
Oh, I forgot, John. Okay, so I'm listening to This Is Burna Boy. And I've heard this previously when I've been like listening on your type of music. And then I say, walk down, straight down, flock down, take time. So I was like, sounds familiar to John. So I hear these songs. I hear these songs and I find where you get the inspiration. I was like, and John, the thing is, so to me, when I hear your songs, because I haven't heard most of the songs, I'm like, I'm like, John is a genius. And I'm not saying you're not a genius. Yeah. Obviously, like Type Sound campaign is a Type Sound campaign for a reason, you know. But then I was like, So it kind of felt like you cheated on me, John.
Actually, so I'll tell you something. Yeah. I've only heard 2 Burna Boy songs. Okay. I mean, listen, I don't know much Burna Boy, but like that cadence is not Burna Boy original. That cadence is Caribbean. You know what I mean? So like, Tech Time is something that we say like Drake freaking says Tech Time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
no, but I just mean that sequence, just like musically, it's kind of like the same vibe as your one in Tech Time. Do you get what I mean?
What song is that? Is that the
I'll find it and send it to you.
I mean, what song are my songs?
Take Time, Dot Down, Mount Gay, maybe. Top Boy.
Yeah.
Top Boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have a Russian hacker. His name is Vlad. I'm gonna get him to hack your Spotify, and I'm gonna shadow you musically.
Sure.
And I'm gonna map you out. You don't?
I mean, as an artist, like Spotify artist?
No, just like Spotify, like to what.
Oh, yo, do you know what? Do you know what I listen to on Spotify? Let me show you what I listen to on Spotify. I'll show the people.
Yeah.
This is what I've been doing, bro. I have playlists of like the greatest. I created playlists of the greatest songwriters to ever write songs. Right.
Okay.
So I have, I don't know if you know, ever heard of Diane Warren?
No.
Yeah, I've heard "Unbreak My Heart" by,
No.
She's probably one of the best like songwriters to write ballads ever in the world. Like she's still alive, so shout out to her. I just have.
Oh, that's sick. Yeah.
Written by Diane Warren, written by Nigel Charles, written by Raw Temperament, my favorite songwriter, written by John McCollin. Written by John McCollin.
Okay.
Written by Pooh Bear. That's all I listen to. I listen to these like 4 playlists. It's like it's just me studying, so I can share these playlists for you.
Yeah, we can link them down below so you guys have them.
Yeah, especially the written by John McCollin one.
Yeah. Anyhow, guys, thank you for tuning in to the Breeze podcast. Another week, another story.
Week, episode 91, where it's in the books.
Bro, we're coming up to episode 100, bro.
Yeah, we're coming. It's coming there. It's coming.
Yeah. Okay, John, let's send off the listeners and cover the camera in 3, 2, 1. Peace out. That was sick.
Yeah, that was fire.